Hello, everybody, and we're back. So tomorrow I will be streaming Security Happy Hour live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But for today and tonight, actually, we are going to stream some more of our Baldur's Gate 3 run for our Paladin. So let's load up Uruk, and let's see a little backstory on what's been going on. So when we last left off, let me grab a drink. We were, let's see, we saved Karlach, and we have found Withers. We've reclassed our primary three companions. So Shadowheart, Gale, and Lae'zel. And then what else have we done? A few other things. So let's take a look at where we left off. Oh, we found the owlbear. So we knocked that out already. So the little owlbear cub will be at the goblin camp when we get there. So we'll be able to save the owlbear and get that into our camp. We save Scratch. So Scratch, I believe, is in our camp now. If not, he'll be showing up in due time. So for today, well, this evening, what we're going to do is we're going to finish going through this place, get everything we need, and then potentially, let's see, we're going to hit the Blighted Village and get the Necronomicon. That's just what I call it. I don't know what it's actually called. It just looks like the Necronomicon. And then we are going to, I already got this one. And I already got that one. There's a soul coin up here. Where you at? Let's go there. So yeah, we're gonna get the Necronomicon, and
my feet can carry me.
Trying to think, and we're probably gonna hit Joaquin's Rest. What is my guy doing? I am so confused right now. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist. We'll probably stream for about an hour and a half, depends on how long things take. Maybe 2 hours. I got some things to do tomorrow. Dude, my guy is all jacked up. Let's go to camp and then leave because he is acting a fool at the moment. There we go. That's better. Y'all gonna come up here now? My system was glitching like crazy. Alright. Ah, her thing is gone, isn't it?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Dang it. I wanted to talk to her. Oh, well. We'll talk to you later. I want to finish getting everything here. Lae'zel's going to be my companion of choice to have a relationship in this run with, just because she's actually pretty cool. I like Lae'zel. Scrap that. Let's go here. But if you're watching, if you're in the chat, whether it's on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, wherever you're watching, say hi. And as we go through, oh wait, there is, let's get down here. There's one more place we need to go in here before I forget. We're actually going to go steal some more stuff. So the tool collector key that we got earlier, we're going to show you where it gets used at. Come on, Gal, get over here. There we go. So we're going to go down here.
This assault on the nostrils should be labeled a war crime.
Ha. So down here, this is another place I really should have Asterion. So normally when I'm a monk, my dexterity and everything's high enough that I don't really worry about traps and stuff. But given that I don't have any high dexterity characters with me, traps and stuff are going to be a problem. But thankfully, there's only one I need to do. Here's another dead tool collector. I think the other one was up top. But, so we're going to go through, get as much food and gear as we can to sell. And keep it pushing. Again, if you're watching, this isn't like a speed run, as y'all could tell. See, there's where the key's used. This is legitimately me kind of going through, showing you things that some of y'all may miss. I know there were things that I missed in my first few playthroughs that I found along the way. So I'm gonna try to be a completionist to an extent in this, showing y'all as much as possible. So, and again, if you're watching this live or if you tune in and then leave or whatever the case may be, I do keep all of them on YouTube under my playlist for this run. So we're going to have all of them. So if you want to watch day by day, plus with timestamps for when we did certain things, so you can go back and be like, oh, how do you do that? Well, it'll be there. But yeah. As well as like all my level ups, like I'll have those marked so that you can kind of see how I level people along the way and all that fun jazz. But feel free to get in the conversation, leave your comments, follow along, subscribe, whatever, all the fun little sayings that people say. Again, I'm not a streamer necessarily. I'm not doing this for anything other than fun and to talk to you all. Give me my light hammer. Down here. Open this one. Let's grab this. Yeah, that literally flew all the way across. I swear, patch 8. I don't know if it's patch 8 or my graphics card going bad. Seriously, stuff is like flying all the way across the room. I don't know what caused this hang up, but I've been having some weird, see, look at that, some weird graphics issues with this game lately. I might have to check my graphics driver and see if my card is like out of date. And maybe it was a bad driver update. I don't know, because I don't know when it started happening. I just noticed that my screen's been real weird. Alright, encumber. Time to give some stuff to Karlach. Oh, well, I guess. What the heck? Open. What do you. Open. Where the hell? Open. Seriously, yeah, something's going on in my game today. I don't know what it is, but it's being extremely weird. At least that worked. Alright, if I close that. No, it's still being weird. And like everybody's over there. What the hell?
This place is hungry for blood.
Dude, I am having some weird issues with my game. Alright, there's Gale. I didn't even notice he wasn't with me. Alright, now that it looks like things are getting caught up, you gonna work now? There we go. Yeah. Not sure what was going on my graphics card there. Send to camp. Now, to get into... Is there anything here I'm missing? Oh yeah, this pouch. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so what we do is we ungroup you. And ungroup you. Come here.
Making me sweat.
Making me sweat. Alright, you
Something's
sit
happening,
there.
but not enough something.
You sit there. And I'm gonna take you. Yeah, I don't know, Raven. It's freaking weird, man. I hope I don't need a new card. I mean, I want one. I want to go to the 5000 series. But my 3070, I think I'm running, 3080. it's been doing good the past few years. I mean, I've had it since 21, I think. So, I mean, I can't complain. It's lasted 4 years now. But yeah, so all this stuff here, I mean, some of it you may be able to use. Most of it, I don't touch. Heroes. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to use that because I have a Paladin this time. Which means we're going to have to switch out my gloves. This. But, let's see. Anything else? Nope, that's everything. Alright, everything important anyways. But before I forget, I like that. But we're going to go with those. Might as well give him the Paladin gloves. And I'm going to put the other ones on Lae'zel. Nah, I mean, this will hold up. My computer's like 4 years old, so it's one of those things that I do need to eventually rebuild it. Or at least get some new parts in there. But for now, it does the job. I have noticed it getting a little skittish lately, though. I was working on it earlier today because I got a new printer, and I was like, "Ooh,
curse to put my hand on everything."
things aren't looking good for it." But I have, with the exception of like my games, all my stuff is saved to an external drive. So if even if my computer like dies, I have a way. I have everything saved. Let's see.
Let's get on with it.
You know, I need to rest, and then I'm probably gonna switch to Lae'zel. But before we continue on with our missions for the day, let's go here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Come on, Wyll.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Oh, of course.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky.
A Raven.
It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
Can't see it. The whole chair is, it's a Harry Potter Gryffindor color chair.
Vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Wyll shudders
And then,
with Karlach's desperation.
Where is it?
She is
Right.
a victim of
This
the Blood War,
is,
an agent of it.
Balduran's helm, no.
the burrow.
I will not
This
be
Lego right here.
You saw
And then next
the
to it that
truth.
you can't see off screen is
I
Hogwarts
may be
Castle.
An effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
You saw what I
Wyll
saw.
catches his breath
Karlach
and his
is not an
lips
angel.
straighten. Sheer
I love
dread
Lego. I build it all the
twists his
time.
face.
No.
I need more.
Devils cannot
I
be
want Gringotts
trusted.
Bank. I might have to find some Baldur's Gate 3 Lego though, if they have any.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us.
Even
You
Asterion
know
approves.
monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Wyll. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye.
Truce.
Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
But yeah, so now that scene's over. No, I have a ton of Harry Potter Lego. I want to get more though, Raven. Like a lot more. Besides Green Gods, there's quite a few I've seen. But I also want to see if there's any like Baldur's Gate 3. There's been some other good ones I've seen that I want. I just need places to put them first.
Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
Karlach is such a good heart.
Glad to have an ally.
Wyll is just too much of a goody too. She's like, he gives off that, I don't know.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say.
Wyll,
And
I'm not a fan of
I've
Wyll.
played my
His
part
personality in
all
this
too
just bugs
poorly.
me. I got 5 kids and a wife. I got way too many responsibilities.
It means
Lay it out
that a
plainly, Wyll.
reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
I don't do this to make money. I do this because it's fun. But if money came from it, I would not be mad, Raven. Like, I would not be mad at all. I need the money.
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
With haste.
What you got for me today, Lizelle?
Good thing for Wyll that Karlach called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
You're the one for me. Let's see.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I'd like you to
Make
join me
space, and my might is yours.
while I'm here.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
Love you, Karlach, but homegirl's taking your spot. Oh crap! I need to do this. Karlach, you, Lae'zel. Oh crap! I gotta send out all that other stuff to Lae'zel too. But first, let's do that. All right, there we go. Now let's go back to this because I'm gonna have to sell all this stuff. And Lae'zel. There we go.
What to do?
Now we're good. Trying to think. Do I go sell stuff first, or Yeah, because once I go to the Blighted Village, I'm gonna have to collect a lot more stuff. So, hey, what's up, Scratch? How you doing, homie? What you got?
Been a
Oh, I didn't even realize Shadowheart met him first. That just like, I just seen that. She was about to pet him. Shadowheart's such a softie. Like, if you pay attention to her one-liners and the things that she says, even her and Lae'zel, the things they say during travels, one, they snipe at each other all the time, which I think is hilarious. But two, you could tell the way their stories and their arcs change as the game goes on. All right, let's see. Let's leave camp now. Alrighty then. So, at the Risen Road. Let's go to, because Walking's Rest. So the Blighted Village is here. So yeah, we're going to go to the Blighted Village first. Then we're going to go to Walking's Rest, probably. But first, let's go sell all this stuff, because I need money.
Don't waste the stuff.
sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Alright, I missed what she was talking about. I have noticed, though, talking to some other people, playing with like a PlayStation controller or a console controller on PC, and it's same on both computers. There's a lot of lag and delay, and even the rings. So instead of down here, like at the bottom, you have the circles that you could pick from when you're doing things. Man, I've had so much. It's
Need anything
frozen
else?
so many times on me.
Of course. But please, remember.
And it only
you're
started
the
with
only
patch
one in
8.
need.
Alright, time to sell all this stuff. Let's send you to Karlach. I don't need you. There we go. Oh no. Yeah. What's this one? Watcher's Guide. I'm going to keep that for now. Probably not going to use it, but keep it. I'm going to take this dude broke. I have to go sell somewhere else. Keep that for Gale. I don't have that much gold. There we go. Alright, let's go sell. Oh, what do you have? I'll take a fire arrow, ice arrow, lightning. Yeah, I gotta put all my arrows in a bag too. Yeah, I know my watch is dying. Leave me alone. Ink pot. Oh, shit. I don't want to sell that. Not that I'm going to use it, but I didn't want to sell it. Alright, there. Oh, alright. Now I will have to go.
Sylvanus be with you.
So, and I think when I looked, I do have to, I should redo my, what do you call it? My Paladin stats. But, I mean, it's not a big deal. What did I give him? So the recommendation would be Charisma up a level, Strength down a level, Dexterity down, and Wisdom up. I could. Maybe before we sign off for the night, we'll walk through the proper stats for an Oath of Vengeance Paladin. I kind of like my stats, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one to dump both. Oh, I need to bring Karlach here.
Very well.
We'll have to do that.
Looking
I
for
don't know.
steel?
Maybe we'll do that before
Well, something close.
we sign off for the night. I'll do that. There we go. AC 15. Meh. No AC bonus from dexterity, so that's pointless. Anything I need? Heavy crossbow, hunting short bow. What's this one? Maul. Nah, we're good. And I don't think... Wow, let me get dark arrows. There we go. Coolio. Alright.
I miss my forge.
Not enough to poison their blades.
Now, let's go find the Blighted Village. And then we'll have to bring Karlach back to go talk to, Damon. I forget what his name is. Now, shut up. Oh, come on. Go.
Feel like we're being watched.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it.
All right,
They're
go down
slow,
there.
vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
Strange.
Good would it do for me to be troubled?
A dead boar.
Ah,
But
hey,
it doesn't look like it's been touched
Raven, have
by
you ever played
scavengers.
as a drow? Of course, I'd get -1/+1.
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Oh no. Alright, I don't think I have anyone with disguise.
Seek and you shall find me.
No, I don't. Alright, if I had someone with disguise, I'd show you something, but I don't even think I have the spell for it. No, I don't. Alright. What's in this one? Oh, my spells. Alright. You go there, you go there, you go there. Type. Yep, I don't have disguise self in here. And type. In my adventures pack, let's put all my arrows. Okay, and in here, nope, not that one. This one. Give me here. There we go. Now I can find everything. So if you have never played as a drow, you really need to come to you really need to. The conversations and things that happen like when you go to the Blighted Village and all that, they're too funny.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. More food.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Where's that picture at? Read. Goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. A goblin, square humanoid. No. Oh, okay, the goblin camp. Alrighty then.
What's in here? Something is waiting up ahead.
Hopefully I don't have to fight them.
Get over there! Surround them like!
My shoulder.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Authority. Let's see. Let's see. I could do half orc intimidation, persuasion. Yeah, I'll do a lifted wisdom. What the hey? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dude, I have actually lost these illithid wisdom checks before.
You're
It
a
sucks.
true soul. But my mistake, sir.
You only need to roll a
Something
1
stirs deep within
and
you,
or roll a
hungry
2
and
and
alert.
I've rolled double 1s and
It's
stuff.
taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Good, because I didn't want to have to hurt you.
Yisk Githka Tavki Krashet. The tadpole lets us command the minds of others.
An interesting development, but one to be treated with caution. For better or for worse.
No, our only course is to deny it. This power is just another symptom of disease, and every use will sicken us further.
So long as it does indeed benefit us.
Sorry, Lizzo. Love you, girl, but I like my idea better. Alright, there's that. And then we go
Seems simple enough.
here.
Always room for more.
Not to my taste, certainly.
It's never to your taste. Anything to do with saloon right now, currently, is not to your taste. We know. Masterwork weapon. Yeah, I'll be coming there in a minute. Alright, we'll see how long I can hang on. I'm starting to
Thank
hurt.
goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. No need to turn on each other. That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping some of these trash ones that I'll never use.
Thank you.
12 viewers. Well, probably 11 or 10. I don't know. Say hi in the chat.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it.
Sounds unpleasant.
And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord,
Don't
I
message
bow
me,
to
but
your
I can help.
boundless kindness.
Alright, so where am I? Yeah, Barcus, I'll save you in a little bit. I want my key. There you are. Give me this. Come on, give me the spear. Ew. You can take out those webs to go where I'm gonna go, but I just steal the key and go. That way I don't have to jump down. But there's more than one way to get to this point. But there's two different places we got to get in here. The first one is down here. This is where you need to go for one mission to get the Susur weapon, Susur, whatever. Which you get the bark to make it in the Underdark. I always want to call that Act 2, but it's not. Act 2 is until you get to the Shadowfell. But yeah, you get the bark to make the Susur weapon in the Underdark. So we'll be getting that and then coming back here to finish up this mission later. But coming here now, you learn more about it, so it kind of adds to the mission of what you need. You don't have to do it now as long as you remember to come back here. I do it so that I know to come back here, because I usually check my missions every so often to make sure I'm clearing everything out that I need to in a particular act and or area. I just don't know which weapon I'm going to make this time. But again, everybody's different. We all have our own ways of playing. Keep in mind, this is all the bosses and everything are going to be as if they're on honor mode. So maybe watching this, you learn that you don't need to cheese or do, you know, the quick, easy ways. There's ways to beat everybody without doing that. You just have to make sure you have the right people with you to do those fights. The only one that's probably going to be hard, and I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do it, is going to be Orin. Because of her idiotic, unstoppable. As a Dark Urge, you go one-on-one with her. I think I was talking about that previously on an earlier stream. But you can go one-on-one, and so she doesn't have any of her unstoppables. And like I said, you could see that fight when I did it with my monk on my other playlist for Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, fighting her one-on-one with no unstoppables is so easy. I literally took her out before the round even ended. Open. And oh yeah, this is the other part. Read. These are the blueprints that tell you to get Susur bark. And again, so this is the other reason to come down here. Because
if only I knew where to find some.
Yeah, I know where to find some. Hush. When you get to the Underdark, you'll be able to unlock the mission for the Susur bark. Well, it's unlocked, but you'll be able to see it. I knew I was going to do that. Try again. Oh my goodness. Horrible rolls today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Really getting tired of this. If I miss this next one, I'm just going to blow up the chest. That's legitimately what's going to happen. There we go. Come on. Steel Forged Sword. Yeah, you're going to get sold. Blacksmith's note. And I need the infernal iron anyways for Karlach. I didn't need this, but we will send it back to camp for giggles. Alright. I might give my Paladin 2 levels of fighter at the end. For action surge. I might. Alright, we can leave everything else here until we come back. There's some weapons just in case we want to... Let me see what else in here. Short sword, screw it. There's nothing that I'd be using, so... We'll just grab it and sell it. I can honestly get... Let me do something just in case. Let's do type. Let's send a camp. I think this is the other one. And a scimitar? I'd have to look. I don't remember what the other one is. But those are the only 2 I'd probably use. Alright. There are spiders down here. This is one of the ways you can get them.
Better take a closer look.
If you do... I think I can do this. Nope, immune to slashing damage. Of course you are. What the hell did I just do? Damn it. Common. You go there. One more. So if you were so inclined, I am not doing it at level, what, 3? Yeah, not happening. If you're so inclined, this is one of the ways into the spiders where the orb for, or the amethyst for the next thing we're getting is. There's 2, maybe 3 ways you can get there. I'll show you that. Once we hit level 4 or 5, I'll go down there and we'll clear out the spiders and get the amethyst. But before we go get the Necronomicon, we're gonna go down here, go up here, just for funsies.
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly.
Birdie.
Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
I just want to pass by.
That's what our birdie wanted. Release me this instant, you beasts! Unless you want to join him up there, you best pay the toll.
You're funny.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
I hate that. Let's give this a shot. Or, you know, rolling that one. There we go.
That's a lot of coin, I think.
That did not help.
You want to haggle? Fine. The price just doubled. How do you like that?
Sure.
Good choice. Now clear off. If I see you here again, no price will save you.
Okay, fine. So then this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... I could do command, but we're gonna do Searing Smite to you.
Take to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I'm probably gonna die here, just for awareness. But we're gonna see.
Taste my fury.
One down. Can I get to you? Yes, I can.
I don't fancy their chances.
Okay. Let's see. 33, 22. Path is interrupted, but yours isn't.
Let's finish this.
Okay. And let's do... Is this a bonus action? Yeah, alright, so we'll wait on that. Let's just do... this. I had a feeling. Do that. One of these guys completely destroyed me one time. And turn. God, y'all all do them, bless. Ow. There we go. That's a beautiful critical hit. Ow. Dude, what the hell? Alright, sorry about that. Continuing on with the fight. Let's see, let's do 1, 2 to be safe, and 3. Warg's dead.
Focus.
Let's heal you. I should have done this. Whatever. 3, 15. Oh, come on. Good, get your one turn. Because now I'm marking people, it's over.
You've made a grave mistake.
Dude, I missed? Thankfully, I healed him. You would go there, which is going to cause an even bigger fight. Ow. Alright, good. You, here. Oh, I'm completely forgetting. I'm an idiot. I just realized I forgot that I can do those. I plan on stopping it. Hush your mouth. 3.
Let's end this.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Add one more into the mix. Let's go. Oh, come on. Dude, I've got to take him out. Dude, I keep... Son of a...
Death is but a word away.
Can't give up.
There we go. I don't need you notifying people I'm here. Really? You pushed me?
Strike you down.
I know. Oh, come on. Got you again. Dude, my freaking rolls are horrid right now. You go there.
Let me recite their demise.
Another one bites the dust. I've never done this fight. Well, not this low level. I usually do it once. What do you call it? Once I have enough. If I come across them later on. But,
So much for peace. Fall by my hand.
you know what? Whatever. You seriously suck. 18 points of damage and you ain't dead. It's killing me. Kill you with Searing Smite though. Alright.
Brief respite.
We're gonna have to take another long rest before I go to Joaquin's village, just in case I freaking run into somebody else. Yeah, I'm working on it, Barcus. I need you to be quiet, and then I'll go. Oh, let's go the other way. I'm gonna rescue the node. Although I should do something real quick. Yeah, I will. Calm down.
Cutting to the chase.
Die. Thankfully, I didn't break my oath. Come here. Let's get this scene real quick. There we go.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a
Drink while she's
damaged
doing
old
that.
statue.
Ow. Give me a second. It hurts.
We should keep moving.
We will. Let's see. There we go.
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Yo, you are killing me, Smalls. So, I just want y'all to know, if you want to have some fun, I would save it and reload it. Don't do it on an honor mode unless you really don't care or you're on an evil run. But if you hit this release break lever, something really hilarious happens. I'm not doing it right now. But if you hit release break, it's hilarious. Just saying. Oh my goodness, Barcus, can you pump the brakes on me?
Cut me loose!
I'll free you.
Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Whatever you are. Boy,
You
I ought to
saved
smack
me,
the taste
now
out of your mouth.
you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? Nothing? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
So you say.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there.
I'm good, Griffin. How you doing, brother?
Always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
All right, so the last time I got into this fight, just story time. I think I was level 3. It was a monk run I was doing. And I don't remember what my party was. I know I had Shadowheart for sure. I don't remember if I had even gotten the chance to reclass him yet. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I got murked in one hit. Like, it wasn't even fair. Like, one of them shot like an electric arrow or a fire arrow or something at me, and it like wiped out my whole party. It was ridiculous. That's why I like try to avoid this fight, but made it this time, so that's all that matters.
What's inside?
Oh, the Blighted Village. That's what I need to do. Pick up. So we need to go get the Necronomicon. And what's these ones? Speed life. I don't really dash, so don't care. So yeah, we'll long rest and then go get the Necronomicon. That's what we'll do. I'll probably take like a 5-10 minute break. I want to go handle something real quick, and then we'll do it right after as I'm long resting. And then we're gonna go. So we're gonna go below. We're going to get the Necronomicon. Get oh, I forgot about this thing. Get a shovel.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
And maybe make it the Joaquin's Rest. We'll see how much we got left to do tonight. How much time I got. Well, we got as much time as I want to be on, but I got to get up early, so we'll see how far I get.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Man, on my dirge runs, I always say, "Aren't you a luscious thing?" But we'll just say, "Who in the nine hells are you?"
You absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me devils only. She's a tiefling, not a monster.
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship
Don't
has
touch my
long
Karlach.
sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price.
Luke, this game I've been playing for. I've beat it several times over the past year and a half. I don't know, Griffin. We've talked about it before. I think it's been about a year I've been playing this, maybe a little longer. I've got over 1,000 hours into it. I love this game. It's my favorite game as of late.
And their torment.
There's so many different stories, so many different ways you can go, so many different types. Like it's not D&D exactly, but enough that
That's better.
the story can go so many different directions.
What have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Why?
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
Ta-ta. Dude, she's a trip.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Yeah, this is on PC, Luke. I also have it on PS5, but it's on all consoles and PC. Well, I don't think it's on Switch, but it's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
There's the controls are like weird because there's certain things I like the fighting this way with all my buttons down here versus the ring that you get for console or controller.
Just look at me. I did.
Yeah, it was Luke.
And Mizora
It may have won. I know it was definitely a nominee. It may have won though. I'd have to ask my son.
Traitors and hypocrites, heartless
One of
evils
them would
all
know.
sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
That would not shock me.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough.
It wouldn't shock me if
It's
Astro
Mizora
bought
who
one
grants
game of
me
the year.
Power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
I wish. So one of the things I don't like about this Wyll story, just to take a pause real quick, is no matter if he turns into a demon or a demon like this, or you kill Karlach and complete his mission for being here, his power set doesn't change. He's still a warlock of Mizora and Zariel. So nothing changes other than he's either a good guy that saves Karlach or I don't know what you would consider it for him killing Karlach, but nothing really changes. When you kill Karlach, you get a decent robe for the beginning.
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
The actress, the voice actress that plays Lae'zel, plays one of the characters in Expedition 33, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the game it is. Alright, so I need to go. No, screw it. We're just gonna go to bed. Full rest. So yeah, there's a lot to it. I'm telling you, Luke, this game, there's so many different twists, turns, different choices, different stories, different things you can do. Some things make the game harder, some make it easier. And mods now, because there's actual mod support within console and PC that are official. Like you go into the very beginning and you turn on mods. The only downside to mods is, at least from the PC standpoint, I don't know about console, is it disables achievements. So like if you're going to be honor mode, and there's ways around it, but I'd rather not do that. I finally beat honor mode on July 4th and got my golden die without any mods, anything, just a badass team with my monk, Tavern Brawler, Open Hand Monk, Gloomstalker Assassin, Asterion, Shadowheart as a Life Cleric, and Gale as an Evocation Wizard. So like, but so many different choices. There's Dirge, which is Dark Urge, and that was actually what I did there, was a Redemption Dirge run. I don't know, just the story. Plus, you can play the origin characters. I don't know how much it is right now. I bought this, like I said, over a year ago. And anytime I buy things, I always buy like the full edition. So like, if there's added DLC, so like if I had to roll right now, I can't show you, but if I had to roll right now, I have Dragon Die also that came with the game. So, but anywho, let me take a break right here. We'll be back. I'm probably gonna take about a 5-10 minute break. We'll see. I'll be back. So just hang tight, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right. All right, we're back. I swear, what is this? Streamlabs? I swear when it shows me viewers, it doesn't. It just shows who like watches and goes away, because there's no way 19 people are watching this and not commenting. We're talking. Granted, there might be, but who knows? Anyways, I'm back. How y'all doing? I try. It's a beautiful transition. No, I got that from Streamlabs. I'm paying for the ultimate, I don't know, whatever their ultra pack, whatever the paid for version is, that gives me pro, and it came with this Viking pack, which is awesome. So like, Griffin, if you go watch this on YouTube or Twitch, like my YouTube recordings have the same thing that I show on Twitch. You'll see like the whole background and everything is pretty slick. For TikTok, it's always vertical. And so I used to do vertical and horizontal for YouTube, but I quit doing that. Let's see. I think this one. Is this the one I want? Yeah, this is the one I want. So we're going to go get the Necronomicon now. Let's have some fun. There's a fight here that we're going to have that can either be one person or like 10 people. I know I say to read every book, but people, I'm not picking up and reading every book. I've read them all. Well, at least looked at them to get any missions. I know which books have missions anymore. So I'm not doing that. But you should read every book if it's your first time playing. This is the Oblivion remake. I've never played Oblivion. I started playing this because my son was getting into D&D. And I love turn-based RPGs. It's just, ever since Final Fantasy VII, I've been a huge fan. Not a huge fan of MMOs. So, like, I never got into World of Warcraft. And for some reason, the TikTok chat doesn't show up in my stream chat, but whatever. Never got into MMOs, except for... Yeah, see, there's the search
I
seller.
don't see one.
I don't see one. We're about to. Except for Star Wars when I was in the Army. Me and my buddy used to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic all the time. Dude, the only... Like... I play this, before this, the last, like, I ain't even going to say RPG, but RPG style where you actually have levels and stuff and build your characters that I played was Cyberpunk, which I have on here. If I stream that, though, I don't think I can stream that on YouTube or TikTok just because... all the adult content in it. This, I can avoid adult content. I can go on break while there's different scenes and stuff like that, but Cyberpunk, my son wants me to start playing again. I might, because they've made a lot of changes since it first came out. I beat that when it first came out. I was talking about that last night on stream. But yeah, or maybe the night before. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get a lot of time to, up until recently, I didn't get a lot of time to play games. I play Cyberpunk on console. I have it for my PlayStation also. But with the kids always around, I don't always play. Of course, I'm encumbered again. Let's go by weight. Oh, because my dumbass. Drop item. Don't need you. There we go. Then let's do this, and send to camp. There we go. So those ogres over there, we may end up in another fight. Just saying. I always get the ogre horn that they give you and end up never using it. Always forget about it and or like, oh, I don't need it, whatever. Because it takes an action to use, and I'm just like, do I want to do that? While I'm here, I have a hard time clicking with fantasy type games like this. Dude, these games are my favorite. So when I play video games, so I do a lot with mental health, and I talk about mental health a lot. When I play games, it's to escape. It is to be outside of reality. Like, I used to be real big into, like, Call of Duty and all that when I was in college and first-person shooters. But I love fantasy games like this. Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, love Lord of the Rings. Every book I read is fantasy. So, like, I prefer it. Like, when I do things outside of day-to-day life, it's because I want to escape day-to-day life. I don't want to play something that is, like, realistic. Not since I got out of the Army. Third one on it. Nah, you're missing the best one, Luke. Final Fantasy VII was, like, legit. It is, by far... That one set the tone for RPGs for me. Nothing wrong with the other ones. Final Fantasy III, Final Fantasy Tactics, like, most of the Final Fantasy games were good, but Final Fantasy VII was legit. X1, my buddy he played that. I watched him play it. I might have played that one too. But 7 was my favorite. And then I played... Don't get Rebirth. If you want Final Fantasy VII, the original story and gameplay style, get the PS7, original PlayStation version through the store. you can actually get the original version. Actually, I think they have it on Steam now too. Yeah, they do, because I have it on Steam. You can get the original version. Get that before you play Rebirth. Rebirth, they changed the fighting style and the mechanics and everything. I'm not a fan. Once I found out they changed the fighting style, I was like, I'm not getting Rebirth. The collection, like the collection for Switch, because it was on sale for like 50 less. Which collection? I really wish they would show TikTok chat in my stream chat. They show some of the other things, but not TikTok. I think YouTube shows up in stream chat and Twitch. Maybe Twitter, but I don't see any comments from Twitter, so I wouldn't know. 1 through, of course they would skip out on the best one. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy VII is best. Now I do have, and I beat Final Fantasy 16, and then they came out with the expansions. I beat the first expansion, and then completely forgot the story and never played the second expansion. So I liked 16's story. It was pretty solid. But yeah, I never really played 1 through 6. I think my buddy did. I didn't get into RPGs until Final Fantasy VII. There was another one. Actually, that's a lie. Secret of Mana was legit on Super Nintendo. Secret of Mana was, and it was multiplayer. You could like play co-op with a buddy. Dragon Quest, I don't remember that one. Now, Dragon Age Origins was good. There's a lot of hate on Dragon Age Veilguard, but I loved Veilguard. Veilguard was solid. This is Shovel. We're going to do that here in a little bit. But first, we're going to start a fight. You would get the first turn and go get someone. You're a punk. 2 of them. Dude, this is ridiculous. Yeah, Origins was the first. Origins was probably the first RPG since Final Fantasy VII that I really liked. There was another one on Dreamcast that I loved, and I can, for the life of me, can't remember what it was. Yeah, you.
Rough tempest I will raise on my way.
I don't have my good spells yet. Sure, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then you do that.
Need to stay focused.
Okay. Man, I can't wait till I get my mass healing. Griffin, Dragon Age Veilguard is actually solid. There's so much hate behind it, but I loved that game. The story was legit too. Like, I really liked it. 30 hours deep into Pokemon Fire Red, but I stopped before the Elite Four. I've only ever gotten into like 1 Pokemon game. Maybe 2. I used to play them with my buddy when we were on emergency operations for the army, like just sitting there waiting for phone calls and stuff to come in. I knew what, Griffin? Let's see. Who's after me? Herm? Dragon Age? I don't know. Veilguard's the last one I know of. Of course you missed. Of course you were saved. Game Boy and DS ones are better than the Switch ones. I had 3DS. I mean, I've had all the Game Boys, but 3DS is the last Pokemon I played, and we found like cheats and stuff like that for it, which were fun. Come on, I just need to make it through one more guy. Ah! Knew that was gonna happen. You're gonna die. No, you're not. And I don't have... Of course, that would be an action, not a bonus action.
Can't afford to let up.
Let's do that. And then that. And then end turn.
What fools these mortals be.
And then you get out of the way of all those idiots. You're a jackass, just so you know. I don't think I can get to you, can I? Let's see. Yes, yes I can.
Or you break.
End turn. One of the least favorite games I've played. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I like most games I play, so to say if I have a least favorites, I really don't know. That's a good question, Luke. I don't have an answer for you.
Swords meet sorcery.
One. Damn it, I hate playing on window mode, but if I don't, then things get screwed up. What do you got? 2, 3, 4. Did I get them both? Dang it, you still got health left.
Can't give up. Not now.
Sonic and the Secret Rings, the controls change like all the way. Never played that game. Son of a bitch. I honestly don't think I have a least favorite game. I generally I research games before I play them. It's just how I normally do things. Dude, first time I ever play this without
You will not take me.
knowing what I'm doing, I lost this fight. That was entertaining. Let's see. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get him. Can I reach you? Yes, I can. Ah, take some damage.
All doom.
Alright. I have beaten this without getting this many people released. I lost to the Goblin King first time. I don't even know who's the Goblin King, Griffin? I should have healed these out. Oh well. Come on. Really? 4? That's all you heal for? Ow. Oh, come on.
Have to keep going.
Hey, he's dead. Woot woot.
A tale for the ages.
Let's see. No, I don't need to do Bone Chill. Let's do this. Actually, I already started. No. Let's do Thunder. I've heard a lot of good things about the new Mario Kart, Luke. I have no magic left. Fun times. Zevlor.
Swift and lethal.
No, the Goblin King isn't Zevlor. It's Dror Ragslin or whatever. Zevlor is a tiefling. You shouldn't be fighting Zevlor like ever unless you're attacking the Grove. At which point, I hope you're Dirge.
Have to keep going.
Because being good and attacking the Grove is a bad way to be.
What's that?
Forgot this was there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Dror Ragslin. Yeah, I lost to him my first time too. It took me I had to figure out how to fight him. Because again, I don't like cheese my fights or anything. That's a lie. The only one they call cheese, cheating, whatever. It's your game. Play how you want. Oh wait, that's all right. That is it. All right. The only one that I have actually like used, I guess you would say, a shortcut with is on honor mode and only honor mode. I will use you get a huge bomb in Act 3, and I'll use that for the House of Hope to fight Raphael. When we get there, I'll do it on this run too, so you guys can see. Kagan, I love this game. Like, absolutely love this game. If you like, you gotta like story games though, because there's so much to the story, so much you can do. Like, different choices dictate the story and the quests you get. There's so much you can miss on the first playthrough of this that like you have to explore like every inch of the map to get everything. Go in every building, go talk to every NPC to not miss things. Like, I'm gonna show you guys something that I didn't even know like my first like 3 playthroughs. The story in this is amazing. I love the story. It's a carryover from like, now I've never played the first 2 Baldur's Gates. I know nothing about them. So like, there's a lot of story here that like, you don't need to play those games to have fun and understand what's going on. But because of the style, because there's also 2 other Baldur's Gates, it's beneficial to, not beneficial, but you there's a lot of things that happen that you would know if you played those.
Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel.
You recognize the tiny fiend, a Quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy.
Illy? So, real quick, before we get into this. Shovel, and I beat this game several times without ever summoning this Quasit, not knowing you could have this familiar forever and keep summoning it. There are 1, maybe 2 classes of characters. I know a wizard for sure, and I think either a sorcerer or warlock, I forget which. I could be wrong. I know there's at least 2 classes where you can get this permanently, but you have to give it the right answers. So we're going to walk through on how to keep this tiny little creature as a summons forever. So when you summon him as Gale, as anyone that can keep it, so wizards for sure,
My master.
this is how we do it. You go with number
prick
1.
with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
You're a disgusting little creature, aren't you?
And you, slab of beef with nipples. Moo.
Your name is Shovel.
Master Ellie calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
Shovel is
So,
fine.
what first, master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Do you get to kill that? No, this is my summons from now on for him, or one of them. No, and you will not commit such deeds in my name either.
Oh, you don't like gutting, spilling, tearing, boring. Wait, are you horny for the book? Illy never shuts up. Book this, book that. Blah.
What book?
Oh, master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
So, if you have read every book, you'll know he's lying. So let's go find out.
A magic mirror. A primitive contraption, but not without its use.
You could do that. I've done it. It doesn't do anything. Tell her your name.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
So my Paladin technically could smash this mirror because I have the strength to do so, but I don't feel like it. We're going to go through the answers for those that don't want to risk like losing.
What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastam?
Recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
A foul lich.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Do I have both answers? I do. Cool. Spent in this game, last I checked, so we're going to round down just because there's been times I've been on my laptop or on the game here and gone and done other things for a couple hours and just left it running, so it doesn't really count. So if I count all that time, it's probably about 1,300 hours right now. If I don't count that time, you're probably still looking at about 1,200 hours that I've put into this game. But unlike a lot of people that'll like start Act 1, get through a bunch, and then be like, you know what, I want a different character. I've legitimately beat this game on balanced mode probably like 6 times, give or take. On honor mode, I've beaten it once. It took me 9 times, 2 or 3 of those making it all the way to Act 3 and dying. But yeah, it took me like 9 times to beat honor mode.
Acceptable.
Yes, use the doctor's answer, not the Quasit's answer. Quasit wants you to die.
In me, what would it be? You seek to survive.
You want power.
You seek.
Don't ever want love and generosity with this mirror.
Right away.
All right.
A hidden laboratory
So,
full of abandoned experiments.
little trick. If you look down here, you don't see the little summons icon, which means we haven't gotten Shovel yet to summon. But if we talk to him now...
A spell shite. When the fisting starts, use the sparky magic to call Shovel. Let's kill everything.
And now we have our Quasit right here. So every time he dies, because he will die in battles, you can actually resummon him. So that's how you get Shovel. Like I said, there's other characters you can do it with. Make the same choices in the beginning, get through the mirror, and then talk to him again, and you get him as a summons. But now, let's get to the main reason we came down here. And let's do that one more time. I hate not having full health.
Step forward.
So we're going to have to disarm that. But before we do, and there's so much stuff down here that we're going to grab. Being that it's already 10:45 and I've got to be at a conference in the morning and got a good ways to drive, I wanted to do more of the Risen Road, like at least get the Joaquin's Rest, but I don't know if I'm going to get there tonight because I got to get ready for bed. I got to get a shower still. Football was rough today. It was hot. All right, so we're going to disarm this. There we go. Yes, those golden die, for anybody watching, means you've beat honor mode with no mods, with honor, not reloading.
Be cautious.
So, that's what the golden die mean. And like I said, other than the Raphael fight in Act 3, I've never cheesed a fight. I've literally gone in. You can go back and look at my playlist. I lost this one. This is gonna suck. I know. I can still do it. That's right. Until I lift the book. There we go. Don't lift the book without disarming that trap, please. You will regret it. Because there is a trap here that you can't see and another trap here that it hasn't picked up on. But now I can do this.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
For anybody that's watched Ash versus the Evil Dead, the Necronomicon. That's why I call it that. It's exactly what it looks like.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
That'll be me.
Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Plan on it, just not right now. We're going to stow it away. So, now we have the Necromancy of Thay. That's legitimately why you come down here. That, and there's a ton of stuff to grab.
I wish I had a bag of holding.
More stuff to sell, potions to drink, things like that. Moonhaven logbook. Again, if you want to read these, feel free. Basilisk oil, scroll featherfall. I got so much stuff to sell now that I'm just grabbing stuff. Let's go here. We gotta go up there too. There's a chest. So yeah, I think after we finish this up, I'm gonna call it a night. And again, just because I got a conference in the morning. Security happy hour. Once again, I will repeat.
Let's have a look.
Tune in on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn. I think that's all of them. Might be more. I don't know. That'll be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll have to leave my conference a little early so I can get ready for that. But yeah, it'll be a good time. I might stream after. So if you're looking for Baldur's Gate 3, I might stream on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube like I'm doing now after the fact. But I don't know yet. We'll see how I'm feeling. And what I got going on. Real quick. I never put armor on him, so we're going to go here and give him the bracers of defense to take up his armor class. On Death and Resurrection. Don't care.
Let's see what you got. I can't get to that one. I hate when some. Yeah, see, I can't get to those.
Certainly.
All right, nothing there. Let's go up here. But I am gonna try streaming more again. I don't do this for anything but fun, and so people can see someone who isn't like this ultra gamer that just knows everything. I don't cheese. I don't have like the mega builds and one shot everybody. I don't speed run. I play as if somebody who's been playing for, you know, one of their first few times. I still, even when I play without streaming, this is how I play. I literally go through. I don't do anything special. That's just not. It's just not how I play. Me personally, I don't like playing games that way. I like playing to explore, finding new parts of the story, finding things I missed. So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna try to complete as much of this as possible because I only played this storyline on stream. Already got all that. All right, so we got the Necromancy of Thay. Let's do one more rest. So before we call it a night, let's do one more rest. Wait, no, I don't want to use Gale. I literally just picked all that stuff up with Gale. Interesting.
We're gonna do a rest, and then we're gonna go sell everything, and then we'll call it a night.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares.
Ah,
maybe you wake up because
huge part of the character build for the character arc.
You just get lucky.
Shit.
Asterion is a vampire.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Liar.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me, homie?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I'll be nice.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
One, you're a liar, but I'll let you. But besides that, if you have not watched, I think it's MagicCon 2025. I think that's what it is. Look up the Baldur's Gate 3 cast playing D&D. It is a riot. They play their characters too. So Wyll, Karlach, Lae'zel, and Asterion are playing D&D. And this year's was such a riot. I can't wait to see if they pick up the rest of the story.
Really?
But yeah, we'll let him go just to make him happy. I might end up using him. I don't know.
One drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
I gotta figure out if I'm actually gonna use him in story. Part of me wants to. I really like using him as a Gloomstalker assassin.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
If I monoclass this honor mode, we'll have to see. Just to show that it can be done. I might do that. I might. We'll see. We'll see how far I get on a monoclassing everybody. So if I use Lae'zel,
of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna monoclass this just for people that are like more basic and don't understand multi-classing and doing different things.
What do you get up to all day without us,
See, she loves Scratch. Scratch is awesome. Anywho, lay on hands charge. A creature diseases and poisons. Your hands divine power to heal a target. That did not work. That was not what that did not do what I thought it would do. There it is. That's what I wanted. I knew one of them did it. I need more lay on hands. Once per long rest. It's a good thing I don't use those. That sucks. But anywho.
Good morning.
How to get rid of Bloodless.
How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Lame.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Sorry, Lae'zel's my bae, not you. She my boo. What's called?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Making a short out of this or a TikTok video is going to be so rough.
But should I wake with
TikTok
so
takes
much as a
forever to let me
drop
do
of
it.
blood
I'm
on
going to have to
my
try to do it tomorrow when I get home.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I'll probably do my Quasit. Yeah, I'll do my shovel. How to get shovel.
Quite the opposite.
I trust them.
I'm here in the spirit of
Wyll would disapprove, even though Wyll is a flippin' warlock that sold his soul to a devil.
Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
How are you gonna disapprove, homie?
We're all friends again. Shall we go?
And you
There's
saved
a long
Karlach.
day ahead of us.
Alright, anyway, see, my Quasit's still there, permanently. Let's go. Let's leave here. How much experience did that fight get me? So close to level 4. So level 4, we can do this spiders. Oh no, we'll see. But so to finish off the night, I was gonna get up here to Joaquin's Rest. It's like up in this area somewhere, but There's some fights that actually might be up. I don't know. I forget where it's at. I'll have to look at it. It's like up here. There's some fights I'm gonna get into that I gotta go to bed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go sell stuff to finish off the night, clear out our inventory, and then call it a stream. And I'll probably stream, if not tomorrow after my show, after Security Happy Hour. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. So keep your eyes peeled, man. Hit all those alarm bells, hit the shares, hit the follows. Come back on YouTube, you know, after this is over and comment. Let us know what you want to see next. If you've played the game before, if there's something you don't know about that you want to know about, let me know. I do a lot of research on this game, so I do know and usually have up, if need be, some of the meta builds. So if you want to go over some of those, we can talk about it. I'm not doing meta builds this time.
Of course.
I respect people for what they need and for what I'm going to use ASIs for, but it isn't necessarily like the best build in the game. I just don't find always doing meta builds isn't really the best way to do things. I mean, it's fun. There's a lot of good ones out there. There's a lot of people that have studied every aspect of this game and could tell you so much about it. Plus, they're also huge D&D fans, so that makes it even better. Get rid of you. Actually, I should have kept that to give to Gale, but I got other stuff I'm going to give him. Yep, knew he was going to run out of gold. Ah, got him down to 1 gold.
Sylvanas be with you.
Most of the stuff I need for my characters I ain't going to get till later. So, one of the advantages, so before we finish up, one of the advantages to being a paladin and not relying on strength potions is I'm not burning gold at Annie Ethel. But I will go there right now. And then what we'll do is we'll start next stream with Karlach's story. We'll bring her to Damon. Show me your wares so I can sell stuff to you. So yeah, these elixirs of Hill Giant Strength with my Tavern Brawler Open Hand Monk and with Karlach as a Thrower Barbarian. So she's a Tavern Brawler Berserker. Sometimes you need these to do the most damage. Definitely for the Open Hand Monk, this comes in handy. But because that's not how I'm playing, I really don't care about them right now. So let's do that, and then let's sell all my stuff. But yeah, there's some meta builds that you basically live off of potions for a while. As a paladin, you don't need them. The right gear and armor gets you where you need to be. And then as a fighter, you don't really need them. At most, you get a couple points of damage. You go to Karlach. Who else? Magic users don't need them. It's only really Gloomstalker assassins if you're using the Titan string bow. And Tavern Brawler Thrower Barbarians if you want to get the most damage possible. And then Open Hand Monks. Tavern Brawler Open Hand Monk, that becomes a necessity. Get rid of you. I'll have to move all this stuff and sell it later. You. I think that's everything, and we're at 3,200 gold. Normally by now, I'm like out of gold because I'm constantly buying these. But since I don't have to buy them now, I can save my gold for equipment I really care about.
Take care now, sweetie.
So yeah, I think that's everything. Good to go. Let's save. And save. But yeah, so this is this. Oh, let me show you.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder?
I'm not gonna save anything. This Shinkud is my Swords Bard. For my other honor mode run that I'm doing right now as a actual Dark Urge evil run, although it's like a slow burn evil run. He's not going to go completely evil until the end of Act 2. Aurelius, this was the honor mode that I won. This is my final honor mode. This one, this is a balance mode that I started. I don't remember why. I don't even remember what character that is. I don't know. Anywho, for real quick, if you're wondering, before we end, just for awareness, because this is saved, let me take you through one thing. So, on PC, I can't speak for console. I have it on console, and I've played it a good bit on console, but not as much as I have on here. On PC and console, you have a mod manager now. And if you go into mod manager, I have used a ton of this stuff before. I'm just not using it now. My favorite one is still Weightless Gold, and there's one more. But yeah, so you can get different mods, different classes, so much different things you can use. But with that being said, it's been a fantastic stream. Again, tune in if you want to learn about cybersecurity and things like that. Tune in tomorrow, Friday, July 11th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, not Instagram, LinkedIn, for Cyber Warrior Studios. And we'll be talking all things cybersecurity for finding your niche with a new guest. I'm finally coming back after weeks off due to my shoulder surgery and some other things that were going on in my life. But with that being said, I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you next time.